Hello, this is Solomon. I'm here to explain you about stack using array in data structures and algorithm using Python language. What is a stack? Stack is an abstract data type which has similar type of data. It is like integer, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to n numbers. So this is called stack. Now I will explain you how the stack works. I'll use Microsoft Word for this. So just imagine this is stack. So this is a stack. So this stack contains few keywords like push, pop, display, and peak. So these are all the keywords in stack. So I'll explain you what push works. Push is used to insert elements into an array. So if an user enters input is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So how the stack is filled? So the first number will be filled first. That doesn't mean it fills in the top. So it comes from an order from down. It has some proper order and procedure to be filled. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4 and 5. So in this way this gets filled. So this push operation works to fill the stack, and pop operation is used to delete an element from the stack. So it doesn't delete randomly from like 3 will delete it first, 1 then 4. It doesn't go in this way. It has some procedure, unique procedure to delete an element from the top. So 5 will be removed first and 4 will be removed first, then 3, then 2, then 1. So in this way pop works, and we know display is a general term. It displays what is there in the stack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it displays 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. If it is like 1, 2, 3, 4, it displays 1, 2, 3 and 4. So peak is used to display the topmost element in a stack. So now if we use peak, it will display 4. If there is 5, it will display 5. If it is like 5 and then on the top 6, it will display 6. It displays the topmost element in a stack. Now we'll do the code for this, how to use stack implementation using array. For this I use my local compiler PyCharm. If you use PyCharm, you collab with Kite. It gives you good coding assistance, and I will use one more compiler. It's Google Colab. This is my online compiler, so I'll explain my code in PyCharm. So this stack contains initiation, deletions and display. So initiation is nothing but inserting an element into a stack. Deletion is nothing but inserting an element into a stack. Display is nothing but to display the elements which are present in the stack. So we need to create a class called myStack. Then we have to define this. Self is a mandatory word in the Python language. When we create a class, the self is a mandatory. So then we need to declare some variable. It can be max, it can be your name, it can be a or whatever. It's an optional. It can be anything. So self dot stack data is equals to none into max. Self dot top is equals to -1. Self dot max is equals to max. Max is nothing but the full the size of an stack. This is the size of a stack. This is 5. So in this way it varies from the program. So next we have to define isFull. isFull is used to tell the user whether the stack is full or not. If the stack, now we'll take this example. If we take this example, in this the stack is full. So if it is in this way, the stack is not full. 5 and one more number, it is overflow. This is full, and is empty. If no number, if no elements are present in the stack, then it will display is empty. And do push. Do is an keyword. It need to be included in the program to run this program. To get a proper output, do push is a mandatory. So do push, if I want to push an element 1 2 3, then here 1, do push, next 2, then 3, then 4. So in this way do push is worked. So in this do push, if self dot full, print stack is full. So if the stack is full, even I want to enter a number, so next I want to enter a number element 6. So the stack is full, so there is no place for an element to be filled. So then it will print stack is full. If there is an empty space or empty in the stack, then it will execute and the value will be filled in the stack. So do pop is in the same way. It do push is used to insert an element, do pop is used to remove an element from the stack. So if the element is full, so first if we choose an option for do pop, the first element from the top will be removed, then 4. If we keep on selecting do pop, all the elements from the stack will be removed, and then no element in the stack is left out. So then it will print the stack is empty. And is display is a common word to display the stack elements. So whatever the elements are present in the stack, this will be displayed. So print the stack is, so this will print the stack. When we select this option to display, the new stack is 1 2 3 4 5. In this way this will get displayed. For I in range, self dot top plus 1. We use for loop because we need to keep on executing until the stack is completely printed. So we use for loop for this. Print stack dot stack data I. So what is I? It will dislocate. Sorry, I need to insert one more box. Okay, so here it is 4. The position of this is 0 and this is 1 2 3 and 4. In this way the value of I will be taken and it will keep on printing. So peak, as I said, peak is used to display the topmost element of the stack. And if self dot is empty, print stack is empty, because we need to check the condition here. If the stack is empty, if there is no elements, we cannot print anything. So if there is no element, it will directly print stack is empty, or else it will print the topmost element. So as we use else part, print the topmost element is self dot stack data. So this is a stack data. Self dot, self is a keyword, I said it is a mandatory one. So self dot stack data self dot top. What is the topmost element? This is 5. So it will display 5. So we'll go here. Okay. So now we have printed the statements to be displayed for the user to choose his selection and to complete it. So this is a while loop, it's a boolean. So while true, when a user enters a proper number, when the user choose a number from this print statement, so if he chooses 1 is like push, so 1 is used to push an element into a stack. So value 1 is equals to integer, because we need to enter integer input from the user, enter the data to be inserted. So this data entered will be stored here in object dot do push. So performing an it's performing do push so that the value will be stored in the stack. So else, we use else for the next one. If an user enters 2, then he need to perform pop. So pop is used to remove an element, and third one is display, and fourth is to peek, and fifth is to break. So when they enter 5, it will come out of the for loop and ends the program. So we'll check the output whether this is working or not. So we'll run the code. Yeah, we can see here, choose your option. First one is push, second one is pop, third one is display, fourth one is peek, fifth one is exit. So we need to enter a number what we want. So we'll enter option 1 to push an element into a stack. So yeah, we got enter data to be inserted. So what data we need to get inserted? We'll go with 5. Okay, 5. Next, the new stack is 5. So enter. So what this enter means? So we need to select again. So we cannot declare all the variables, all the integers, all the values in the one time. We need to continuously do it. So again, we'll select option 1 to push the elements. So enter the element to be inserted. I'll go with 6. So the new stack is 5 and 6. We can see it here. And the next number, I want to insert one more number. So I'll choose 1 and again I will insert it. So now I'm go with 7. So the new stack is 6, 5, 6 and 7. Enter a number. So now my value is full. My stack is full. As I took here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here my stack is little short. So now I want to enter one more number. Okay, I want to insert one more element into a stack. So I'll select the one option to be inserted and I'll try to insert number 8. So what will get the result? We'll check. So the stack is full. So there is no place. There is no place for the stack. So our system gives in this way. So there is no place for an element. The stack is full. So 1, 2, 3 here our data type is 5, 6 and 7. Yeah. Now our stack is full. So we cannot enter any more number. This is an overflowing thing. So now we will remove an element from the stack. For that we saw pop. So we need to select the option 2 for that. So I'll choose option 2. Then we'll see the result. See here, 5 and 6 and 7 are my stack before I remove an element. Now automatically it removes the topmost element from the stack. So 7 is removed. So as I said, first in the topmost element will be removed. So 7 is removed from the stack and the left out is 5 and 6. We can see it here. And now I will display the stack. So first I will enter one more number like 9. Okay, I'll go with this and insert a number. I'll go with 9. So my stack is 5, 6, 9 as I entered it now. So I'll display my stack. What is it? So for that we need to select the option 3. 3 is used to display option 3. So the new stack is 5, 6 and 9. This will display the stack what is present status. And now peak. So we'll choose the value peak. That is to display the topmost element. What is the topmost element here? 9. 9 is the topmost element in the stack. So it should display 9. So we'll enter 4. So the topmost element is 9. As I said, it will display the topmost element when we use keyword like peak. So now I want to come out of the program. I'll enter 5. So this ends. This program is ended. In this way, the stack implementation is done in data structures and algorithm using Python language. The same code we can run in Google Colab. This is a very good platform compiler to compile your program in online. So we'll run the same code. I have copied the code and pasted here. So we'll run the same code here. Yeah, we can see here, choose your options, push, pop, display and pick. So I'll enter number 1 because I want to enter some data into the stack. So 5 I will enter, then I will choose the value same again, and I will enter the 6. We'll go with 8 this time, and again I want to enter some integer there, so I'll go with 9 again. So my new stack is 5, 8, 9. So now I will remove an element using pop. So I'll select the option 2 to remove an element from the stack. So the automatically we can see here directly an element in the topmost is removed, 9 is removed. Now I want to display my elements, so I'll choose option 3. So my new stack is 5 and 8, so it displays the stack, and I want to enter one more number, so I'll go with 6 this time. So my new stack is 5, 8 and 6. So now I want to p. So for that I use 4. You can see the topmost element in an stack is 6. This doesn't mean if a number is like 8 and 6, it doesn't mean the highest value will be displayed when we use peak. No, that is absolutely wrong. The meaning of peak is it will display the topmost element in a stack. It doesn't matter even if it is 1 or 2 or 3, it can be less than the elements below that. It will display the topmost element in a stack. So we got 6, and we'll exit from the program. So I will use for that 5. So the program ends here. So this is how the stack works using array in object sorry in data structures and algorithms using Python. Thank you.